Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Good, I hope. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you like any of the content I put out, hit that like button. And while you're at it, ring that bell notification so you can keep up to date with all the content I put out. Let's get on with it today. Today, I would like to have a small discussion of Fallout 76. And if any of you are excited as I am for 36 more days before it is fully released on November 14th, leave a comment and like the video down below, and let's get on with the discussion. I've been here lately, the past few days, of watching everybody that is posting all their content of the invites that they had and what Nesbezba put on in West Virginia at the one hotel, which I will leave the hotel name down in the description below, of the actual vault that is inside that hotel where they went to have this basically little party for a couple hundred people. They got 3 hours of gameplay of the actual game that is going to be released. And if you have early access on Xbox One, I do believe you get it on October 26th. And as for the PC and the PS4, you can't get your early access until October 28th. I do believe, if I'm wrong, I will fix it down below in the description. And you can play, I think, like 10 or 12 hours a day because they want to flood the servers with so many people to make sure that they are going to have all the servers up and running to max peak perfection before November 14th comes out. And so you'll be seeing a whole bunch of people putting out content of early access releases of Fallout 76. Now, for the people I've watched, I haven't asked if I can use any of their video content to show anybody of what I've watched of the gameplay. But it's a full-fledged open world concept that you can have at any given time on any server between 1 to, I do believe, either 100 or 200 people at one time on any given server. There are not going to be any NPCs, what is basically a computer for like a shop or something like that. There's not supposed to be any of those or anything like that. Now, Fallout 76 is prior to any other Fallout that has been ever released out to date. That is counting Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, the Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, and another Fallout, which I don't remember at the top of my head, and of course Fallout Shelter, if you really want to call it part of the franchise. But Fallout 76 comes before all of those. And in the gameplay, they will, like, if you're sitting there playing either solo by yourself, like you can in Ark Survival Evolved, where you can either be by yourself or you can be with a group of friends. Now, if you're by yourself, of course, the game is going to be that much harder for you to play versus if you are playing with a group of 5, 6, or more. But let's say you're playing on a server, an open world server with other people, and you and your group of people had a conflict with another group of people across the map, and you and your group have these missile silo keys, at any given time you can launch a nuke over towards that settlement that is giving you the problems and nuke that area. Now, during the time that you nuke that settlement, you can go there and get resources of rare materials, and there'll be different monsters that will spawn in that area, and those monsters of course will be depending on where it happens at, for how much stronger they will be versus the normal creatures that would spawn in that area. And on top of everything, I'm preparing myself right now. I'm running a mod that is Fallout 4-76 open world, which means I have no NPCs in game other than the ones I have traveling with me, in which is Piper and Dogmeat. And it also turned all the vendors into like Mr. Handymans. But other than that, like how I'm sitting here talking to you, I can get attacked by either a nuclear missile barrage, in which I have footage of that. I'll be more than glad to have it somewhere when I'm making the video here. Or I can get attacked by random groups of people that are going from one spot to another, that are, some are in full-fledged power suit armors of the T-60, T-51s, or even the X-01. Then some of the people that don't have power suit armor. Now, getting on the subject now of what power suit armor are they going to have in Fallout 76. The footages I seen the T-40, the T-45, the T-49, T-50, T-51. I don't remember about seeing the T-60, but I did see the X-01, which, if you know anything about Fallout, period, the end, you know the X-01 is the Cadillac or the Rolls Royce of the power suit armor. It is the best of the best that you can get. Now, if you know any of the backstory of the X-01, you know at that time frame of when Fallout 76 is based from, you know that there is one suit of X-01 power suit armor in existence. And you really find out about that X-01 backstory of it being before the bombs drop. So the X-01 from Nuka World, the X-01 Quantum power suit armor was before the bombs dropped. It is a prototype in the DLC Nuka World for Fallout 4. So the X-01 power suit armor did exist before the bombs dropped. And so they have it, of course, in the Fallout 76, which I'm happy for. Now, Fallout 76 is based in West Virginia, in the Appalachian Mountains. The one Fallout party that Nespezba just put on for so many of the people, it's like 100 or 200 people that went there, which of course they got everything paid for by them, the plane ticket, hotel, and all that, because the hotel they stayed at, and I will leave that link down below, has the actual vault. Now, that vault in 1997 was decommissioned by the government in the United States here because of a news person posted something in some newspaper saying, hey, there's a vault in this hotel, so the U.S. government decommissioned it. But there are actually two real life vaults in West Virginia. Now, West Virginia has some folklore, like a lot of the states do here in the States. Give me a minute.
The sooner we get out of this radiation, the better.
You gotta enjoy it whenever you're saying they're talking and they drop a nuke. Or two. What? Oh, that's nice. You get resources. So my point example here, like I said, in Fallout 76, if you bomb a place with a nuke, you get resources. Well, here's a good example of rare resources, which already picked some up, and it'd be aluminum, this, copper, crystal. I think that's what we got out of that barrel. But you of course, 76 will have a lot more different materials than that. And because of that, you will also have different monsters that will spawn in that area. And West Virginia has some unique folklore that will be also in the game itself. And like I said, it's going to be a really interesting game because you're going to have those people that will want to troll other people, like say, hey, I want to trade stuff with you, but instead they might walk up to you and say, hey, I want to be a trader. Instead of being a trader, yeah, they're going to betray you instead and possibly murder you on the spot. So you have to be careful of who you allow into your settlement while you're playing the game. Can we go past this? And well, but yeah, like I said, Fallout 76 is going to be very, very interesting of what kind of people are going to be in those servers and whatnot. Now, I do know from other people, channels, and watching the G3 that happened in California of when Todd Howard was discussing about certain things, they did mention that you will get a mission or a quest of some sort from the overseer from Vault 76. And so there will be missions, of course, in the game because of that. But as what kind? I don't know. They weren't quite allowed to share certain information on their channels because they're underneath that. We allow you to come, play 3 hours of the game, but you can only give out certain informations. But like I said, leave a comment down below of how excited that you are because the game's coming out in like 36 more days. Or leave a comment down below saying, hey, I have early access. Let's possibly, meet up. Let's be able to build a community out of it all from, in-game base. I will also leave links down below of the Discord, Facebook, Twitter, and also my Patreon channel page. All that down below in the descriptions. And let's try and see if we can make the best, Fallout 76 community that we can. That we can possibly can. And, Fallout 76, we are the pioneers of any other Fallouts that is coming, that's been out. Like I said, it is a open world concept. We get to play with real people. Real online people. So let's make, that game that's coming out here soon. Less than 40 days. And let's try to bond together and make a community out of it. Well, if you like any of this, and if you are new to this channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave comments down below what you think what might go on more of Fallout 76 when it is, comes out. Leave comments down below saying, say, hey, yeah, I have early release access of it. Or say, yeah, sure, I want to, make a community of real people other than just doing it all solo. Because so far, all the Fallouts, we as players have always been doing it solo. Like I said, let's make a community. Let's make our stance. Let's be the pioneers of Fallout. And I hopefully will see you all here soon. And like I said, let's make this a game experience that none of us will ever forget. Well, on this note, I will see you all later. And if you are new to the channel and would like to see more content, hit that subscribe button, click on that link button, and ding-a-ling that notification bell that will be down there beside the subscribe button after you subscribe, so you can keep up to date with all the content I put out. See you all later.